Yes. What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a beat like Ramoon, the whiskey type beats, the ethnic kind of style. Not exactly, but I was making this beat and I was like, let me just show you guys how to make a Ramoon type beat. So let's switch over to FL Studio. I'll play the beats first, then I'll break down what I did in there. All right. All right. So let's get into it. So first things first, you always want to use Ramon drum kits. You want to get Ramon's drum kits. It has like three drum kits out: Fire Gang, the Fire Series, Melancholia, the Ramon X Ransom Just kit. Get any of those drum kits, guys. Any of those ones. I can assure you get those sounds you're looking for. So first things first, you want to set your tempo. Tempo is always mid tempo, like anywhere from 94 to about 105. You might want to go faster, but I usually tend to stick to that range. So this is a drum pattern I have so far. So basically, you want to have a nice swing, anywhere from 10 to 35%. You can set your swing. So here I have my swing set as 31%. Then I started off with this room shot. Actually, sounds like this. This is the main bounce, the wizkid bounce. Then I layered it to this hi hat. Then once you have that bounce going, any other thing you add in is just accent to the bounce that is going already. Then thumb there. Now other thumbs to make it beefy. Then another thumb again. Then another snare. If you notice, like I said, this is the main bounce. The rim shot has the main bounce. Then you can just basically add other percussion, still following the pattern, but like you won't put it everywhere. Like see this one is here, this one is here, same as the rim shot, but it doesn't play on the first two. Just use the same pattern, just add accents different. I call them accents, so it's easy to understand. The next thing, the chords. Basically, you don't want to use a lot of complex chords. You might want to, or you might not want to. It just depends. The way I balance it is I start off with complex drums and I use simple melodies. And if you use complex melodies, you don't want to use complex drums too. You need to find a balance. Sometimes complex drums and complex melodies might work together, but you don't always want to make it an overkill. Next thing, arcade. I know arcade is the source, guys. If you're looking for those vocal chops, arcade is your go-to. So I pull up this arcade um melody, the flute melody. So basically, I just mess around till I find a nice job. And you make sure you set the key to, if you're using arcade or if you're using any plugin that has like a vocal sampler or anything that has samples in it, you always want to make sure your key sets properly. If you see here, I set my key to G major. So keep that in mind. My key is G major. So if you're using Excel, make sure you set the key to G major. Make sure you set the key to whatever key your beat is in. Then the chords, I don't know if I showed you guys the chords because I just used two simple chords. I used the fourth major seventh and the third minor seventh. I used the fourth major seventh and the third minor seventh. So simple chords, just two chords. Then added arcade again, some vocal chops. Like I said, make sure you set the key G major and just find random chops. So the way I do it most of the time is just like fitting a puzzle together. Sometimes you don't want everything to play together. Sometimes you want to just give everything space. So that's what I do with the vocal chops and the melody. So everything is not clashing. Then the next thing, this one is big. The 808s. You always want to use 808s. This 808s, Daka 808s. So fire, so fire. So this is more like a Spins 808s. If you have Spins 808s, you can use that Spins 808s super. This is from Ramoon's drum kit. Let me show you guys 808s. Okay, I think it's from Fire Gang. Yeah, so this 808s. Then I just follow the chord progression. Sometimes you might want to have like a groove with your 808s. You might want to have like a hitting, a groovy bounce to your 808s. There's some slides here and there. That's the first 808s pattern. Then I had a simpler one. Then I added some more percussion. I added another vocal sample again. This is from Ambient Minimalism. Like I said, set your key to G major. And if you guys notice too, my vocals, there's something I always do with my vocals. I always add kickstarts to make it have its docking effect. And you just add more reverb, EOS reverb. So without the kickstarts, it just sounds like this. So with the kickstarts, this is the docking effects. And this is just reverb. I just compressed the vocals here because it felt louder at some points. So you don't really need to use a compressor, but if you feel like something is louder at some parts, you can use a compressor. So that's why I use the compressor there. But the other vocal effects, I just used kickstarts and the reverb. That was it. I took out these effects. Oh, that was it, guys. Then some more percussion, the double, double. Then the kick, just a simple kick. And all together, we have the beats. Hold on. I didn't show you guys. So you want to use shakers too. 1 more 10 shakers. 1 more 10 shakers. Always the source. Then I added this percussion too. Like I love this percussion so much. Then another thing too is this clap offsets. So I always put it on the drums. That's where it comes in. Ah, dum, 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 ah. But I don't want to put it everywhere, so I took it out in some places. Then of course this Ramoon roll. I'm sure everybody has this rule or everybody knows the sound. Get his drum kits, you find this rule inside. That's Ramoon's rule. Let me play again one more time. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, drop a comment, drop a like, turn on your post notifications, and tell me what video you want to see next. Alright guys.